His fifth kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Well, here we go on the next drive for Washington. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
On first down, Rich. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Rich. This will be caught by Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face a third down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Here's a give to Brown. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You've got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And down he'll go at the 25. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll go with a big bank Fournette. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
That was fourth and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Here's 2nd and 8. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
And how about that on 3rd down? So many different directions an offense can go. Throw it out wide to the receivers, get it to their speedy running back. They changed up everything and handed it to the fullback, and he surprised them all and picked up a 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Jonathan Allen in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. They're going to look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Commanders are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Right back to Brown. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. An inside give, Brown. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And they'll need the 39 here for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Rich. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Vita Vea with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Washington. So not only did they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big, That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Hallis, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.